Alright tout le monde, je suis Gestionnaire, on se retrouve sur la suite de Sherlock Holmes, Chapter 1. Bon, donc là on a fait notre petite affaire la dernière fois, une petite affaire secondaire. Oh! Ben cool ça.
I imagine Goliath was surprised to find out his lady was not real.
Ouais, là on va aller voir notre colis, enfin.
Just look at this thing. It's huge.
Ah ok, la porte est là. Ok.
It's a bizarre object, and yet oddly familiar.
Oh.
Did you just remember something?
Yes. A room full of curiosities and artifacts. I think I can find it in the manor.
Sherlock. So, you continue to pursue the imaginary. I had hoped you might have got all this out of your system by now.
Mycroft, what are you doing here? Get out of my house.
It's my house, actually. I've come to bring you back.
I have no interest in returning, let alone with you. I know you lied about Mother all these years, claiming she was merely ill, but she was unstable. She never had tuberculosis. She was not recuperating, but mentally deteriorating, and you never once thought to tell me. How dare you?
I shall not indulge this petulant tantrum. You can just tire yourself out and then slink back to London with your tail between your legs.
Just tell me everything. I'm an adult now. Show me the basic courtesy of an explanation. You know I will find out eventually.
The goal was stability, and that's what you got. The right thing for everyone was to try and move on from her passing.
The consequences of one's actions determines what is right or wrong.
Yes, exactly. The ends justify the means. After leaving Cordona, Sherlock, you had a normal childhood. In London, I was able to support you, guide you, shape you into a fine and productive young man. You have so much potential, so much to offer society.
But that's not the end. Now I found the truth, and it has shattered everything I knew about her, about you, and about myself. I feel unstable because of you. Your actions were not justified. Lying never is.
Oh, grow up, Sherlock. It was a white lie which has as much use in the realm of the interpersonal as the international. It is time you come to accept that some things are bigger than yourself.
Oh, you are full of it. You like to pretend you care about the big picture, but it's just an ego trip. You like knowing more than others. You like greasing palms and rubbing shoulders with the rich and powerful. You like having eyes and ears everywhere. The fact it helps the nation is incidental, because all you care about is yourself.
It's true. I have agents everywhere, including Cordona. If you weren't so damn stubborn, you'd realize that means I'm only here for you.
Oh, ok. Oh, c'était où ça déjà? Ça, c'est le miroir. Ça doit être en bas. Ah.
I remember returning home with a pair of perfect sticks. We wanted to turn them into training swords.
Oh, that's right. We stood there, frozen, staring at something huge in the main hall.
Ça doit être le... Ouais. La sirène.
It was a giant aquarium with a living mermaid in it.
Impossible. It must have been something else. Oh, of course, that mortifying hoax presently taking up space in our front yard.
Well, fine. Your memory's better than mine. But I'm sure we started examining it immediately. And someone else was around too.
Pas Minecraft. Non, sa mère.
It was my mother. She asked what I thought of the artifact.
You were really concentrating and holding something in your hand.
Une outil, une loupe.
I inspected it with a magnifying glass and was able to confirm it was made of 2 different skeletons. The mermaid was a fake.
And so it was time to smash the thing. Your mother took a hammer and...
Slow down, John. That's not how it happened. I remember other people joined us. The workers took the artifact and placed it into the cabinet of curiosities. It became part of Mother's collection of fakes. She always said that the truth lies in the details. This mermaid helped me to learn that. Ah yes, my mother's studio.
Wow.
She was an authenticator, and this was her cabinet of curiosities.
I never saw the point. What does it matter if some artifact is real or not? It still exists.
One of the most ridiculous fakes I ever saw. Its owner insisted it was a polar bear. He thought the white paint on the brown fur wasn't noticeable. Another fake Holy Grail. Its owner claimed to be the heir of King Arthur. Scarcely believable. He also insisted a deadly rabbit was hunting him.
Toutes des fakes ici. T'as vendu ça à un prix de fou, tu sais.
I remember this cozy blanket. It was perfect.
Wigwam! Oh, that was a joy to build them. Imagining ourselves as wayfarers on the other side of the world.
Oh, I remember these. We used them to spar together until Mycroft found out and forbade us from using real weapons. So many calling cards. Mycroft liked to keep useful people at hand. Reliable and driven. I recognize Mycroft's handwriting. Officer Luciano J. Placido.
Le juge McDougall.
Carefully opened. Dated 24th of April, 1869.
Oh, l'hôtel de ville de Cordona vous informe que le procès du docteur Otto Richter concernant la mort de Madame Violette Holmes a été attribué au juge McDougall. À la cour. Il y a un procès pour ça? Ok, je peux me déplacer.
This drawer was always closed. Only Mycroft knew how to open it.
I remember we tried to break it open and spy on him, but alas, had no success. Maybe today's the day. Oh, Sherry.
Ça peut rapport. Il n'y a rien qui a rapport là-dedans. Exactement. Ce que je pensais.
Ah, the memory comes back. We snuck about watching him.
He closed the drawer and went to the hall. We were like two shadows crawling behind him.
The painting on the wall was slightly a tilt. He stopped and straightened it. Then he threw some logs into the fire and sat in his armchair to read.
It's as boring now as it was then. I'm sorry, Sherry, but I think that's it.
Wait, John, we never use the fireplace in the mornings. What if...
Avec le recul, cependant, un détail m'étonne. Nous n'utilisions jamais la cheminée le matin.
A bit of juniper in the fireplace created a soothing atmosphere. It's the little things, isn't it? I think this is what we're looking
Yes.
for.
C'est simple. Il a pas bien caché sa clé.
We made it. So what's there?
Single malt whiskey, Mycroft's favourite. Gifted by Queen Victoria herself.
Huh.
Otto Richter.
Ah, c'est Richter, pas Richter, cette petite cave.
Otto Richter.
Je vais l'ouvrir.
This one is rather thick. Mycroft can be truly dogged in his research.
Âgé de 45 ans. Vient d'une famille respectée. Mhm. Pour la dernière fois en Cordona.
Dossiers on the most influential people on Cordona. Mycroft always had a habit of building files on everyone he met.
Look, it's Roger. This jolly old man's well preserved. Even looks refreshed.
I doubt he drew much interest at the auction.
That's for the best. I'd be upset if he fell into the
1852,
wrong hands.
Bingley, West Yorkshire. This photo caused a lot of fuss. My mother spent some time to prove it was a fake. The so-called mummy of a Persian princess. The defrauders did good work, but missed one small detail. It's the mummy of a man. And this one was brought from a German museum. They claimed it belonged to Vikings. Nonsense, of course. Vikings never had horns on their helmets.
Qu'est-ce qui est informé, hein? Il connaît tout, esti.
The full plate armour of Sir Robert Saunford. I was told my father won it in a wager.
Armour is armour, but look at his sword. Oh, how badly I wanted to wield the blade. Maybe you take it instead of your pistol.
Un diplôme. Un diplôme déchiré. Huh. Au nom du Sénat de l'Université de Genève, en Suisse, nous, recteur de l'université, constatant que M. Otto Richter a bien subi les épreuves exigées par la loi et des règlements, il conféra la garde d'un docteur. C'est juste un diplôme. Okay.
Clearly, it was deliberately torn. I wonder why someone would do that. The Tulpa, Studies in Tibetan Mentalism. An impressive number of bookmarks. Someone was rather obsessed with this subject.
Oh, attends, c'est quoi que ça dit? Je vais essayer de la plonger de manière répétée dans la situation traumatique qui est à l'origine de sa maladie mentale. Il m'est déjà apparu que tous les membres de cette famille partagent une intelligence hors norme. Oh, il semble que la maladie de la mère ait commencé à influer sur le mental de son fils cadet, Sherlock. Il me paraît clair que ce jeune garçon souffre d'hallucinations sous la forme d'un ami imaginaire, John.
I'm starting to remember something.
Ah, je pensais que ça avait un lien. Ça dit quelque chose? Ah. Un incident dans le cabinet de curiosité.
I used this ladder to look at the top shelf, right? On the day of Mother's breakdown upstairs.
Right you are, Sherry.
We heard a noise. I can't recall of exactly what. And we didn't have a great view from behind the statue. Books and papers from the table somehow ended up on the floor. Now it's coming to the surface. I feel it.
Oh.
Mother said this was among the hunting trophies of a Scottish Viscount.
So he tried to persuade everyone that his forest was inhabited by these beasts. It would have been thrilling if it were actually true.
Bon, fait qu'il y en avait ici. Non. Hein? Ah, ok. Ça de bord. What? Mais je comprends pas pourquoi il jouait de même. Je pensais pas qu'il y avait une échelle là, mais. Quelque chose qui marche pas. Ça marche pas, je trouve. C'est quoi cette affaire là? C'est bien bizarre. Il a déchiré son diplôme, il faisait pas confiance. Les autres, ils regardaient. Ils jouaient, je pense. Je sais pas. Je sais pas si c'est bien ça, honnêtement, je penserais pas.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Ouais, mais...
Come on, Sherry. Let's go outside. Wait. Did you hear that? Come here, Sherry.
You call this progress? Charlatan, amateur. I'm not letting you anywhere near my mother again.
So there was a quarrel between them.
L'échelle servait à rien, en fait. Tout s'est produit peu après l'incident dans la chambre de Violette, le 9 avril. Il pense que Otto.
I heard a noise in the hall.
Ouais, moi aussi.
Let's check it out.
Watkinson and Holman, Chapter 1, by Wallace D. Oram.
Oh, Mycroft. He always acts so serious, but then reads tripe like this.
John, if I remember correctly, you couldn't put this book down.
Sherry, look. We've got a parcel here.
Je vous attends au manoir de Kurt Manchios, lequel se trouve sur Turquoise, en face de l'abbaye de Cordona. Votre ami à jamais, VV.
An invitation that comes with a mask. We can't miss this, Sherry.
Une nouvelle affaire sur l'hôtel de la beauté. Yeah! Yeah! Bon, on va porter notre masque. On va y aller. On l'a fait une autre. Non, ça fait 25 minutes. On va essayer de faire une plus longue épisode un peu m'avancer. Ok, sûr que ça m'avait dit que c'était où là? Grand Saray. Lequel se trouve sur Turquoise. C'est où? Ah, il est ici. Je viens de le voir. Le manoir doit être genre juste ici. Mettre un marqueur. Hop. Nous autres, on est où? On est là. Tiens, regarde, ça aurait été plus vite de faire un déplacement rapide là. Ah, Werner Vogel, c'est lui. VV. C'est l'église. Ah, là, peut-être ici.
I'm so sorry, but this is a costume party.
Ah, il faut un costume et tout. Je pensais qu'il y avait juste le masque. J'ai pas pensé au costume. Ah, il est là.
Welcome, sir. I do hope you enjoy yourself.
Enjoy the evening, sir. There is still plenty of time before the grand finale.
All right.
Oh. That.
What if I write an article about these people here? Can you help me gather information about Cordona's elite? I guarantee we'll have a good time.
Non, merci.
I should write to my friend about the handsome men here. He'd appreciate it.
My goodness, Sherlock. They made a blood fountain.
No, John, it's definitely not blood, just wine. Gahor, is it a guess?
Oh, I heard the finale will be splendid.
May I ask you something?
I have nothing to hide, sir, but I've never heard of this.
Help me, please.
Don't take it personally, sir. But I know nothing about this.
Là, John va, ouais, c'est ça.
I am bored. Call me when you find the answer.
Before Manchiosa's family bought it.
Oh. Facile ça, tu fais juste faire tout le temps accepter, puis maintenant tu te pognes. Avant de revenir à la famille Machios, le monde appartenait au penchant occulte. La magie ordinaire. Symbole magique. La structure correspond à ce symbole magique. Un jour, l'architecte a disparu, ne laissant derrière lui qu'une simple tache de cendre sur le sol. Une tache de cendre.
That's what I like about this party. Bring me more dirt, Sherry. One more piece, and I can expose these base hedonists.
Sherlock! Friend! I wasn't sure you'd come.
Werner, I see you are not yourself.
The more time you spend here in Cordona, the more I feel it my duty to bring you into our world and show you all we have to offer.
And what is on offer today?
Pleasure, indulgence, relief, and relaxation. You've earned some time for yourself, have you not?
Those who know me would say I'm incapable of it.
Nonsense. I refuse to believe there is anyone permitted to know Sherlock Holmes.
Huh. You may be right.
Then free yourself from inhibition and expectation. The night is young, and so are the guests. You should try to enjoy both. It's not healthy for handsome men to spend every night alone, and certainly not in a house filled with such melancholic memories.
I must admit, my travels have proven more taxing than expected. I'm less confident in my life and myself. A time of relaxation seems a distant dream.
So can I tempt you with a physical aid to your moral consolations? There's wine, of course, and something to smoke, or perhaps an artificial paradise? Yes, something more spiritual, a potentiator to sharpen the mind. A 7% solution of, well, that'd be telling, but you must try it.
My mind already operates at a far higher level than most. I struggle to believe anything could improve it. My ultimate duty is to provide the world with truth, and I do that perfectly well as is.
Duty? You've never cared about that before.
Of course I do. Exposing a lie, revealing a fact, that is a moral responsibility.
That's not morality. Morals are what happens afterwards when truth collides with consequence. Do you ever follow up on cases you solved? Do you ever see what happened next, visit the victims, ensure justice is served in the courts? And how do you choose where to direct your attention? Are there not deserving causes to which your brilliance could be applied but isn't?
You ascribe me more power than I possess. I have a narrow skill set and work within that mandate. What occurs afterward is irrelevant.
With every action or inaction, you place a finger on the scales of morality. Many in the city would see you as abdicating your responsibility.
I haven't.
Not me, of course. Morality is subjective, just like truth. There is little to be gained from indulging in it, and far better things to indulge in. Now I must insist on easing any burdens I've placed upon your shoulders. Show yourself a kindness, and try this rather delectable concoction.
If this solution truly does assist with thinking, then perhaps it would be puerile to overlook an opportunity to study it. I'll take it with me.
Yes, Sherlock. Very good. And now, our evening begins in earnest. I just remembered. I'm sorry, Sherlock. My mind's delightfully impaired. Please take this key. It opens the altar room, past the library.
Pardon? Altar room? What now, Werner?
Go quickly and find our Fabio. Only you can make him talk. I'll join you in a minute.
Ok. Oui, j'ai pas encore... Faut que je fasse le pari à lui, là.
Nanchio's had to enforce them.
Oh, hein? J'ai eu vent d'un scandale qui s'est déroulé lors d'une soirée passée. Le vice-gouverneur a été découvert par sa future épouse. Oh. En compagnie de plusieurs jeunes hommes. Le mariage était certes de nature politique, mais le sentiment de la duchesse, eux, était sincère. Oh. Une crise politique entre Cordona et la Prusse.
I'll pin them down, Biscoop. Thank you, Sherlock.
Yeah. Bon. Faut aller là. Faut aller là, ça doit être ici. On est ici.
Well-known and recent plays to keep up to date with the current trends. These medieval botany and chemistry books look even more. Codex Orchis. Why does this occult book sound like a flower?
Ah ah! C'était sûr qu'il y avait quelque chose.
My God. Was he here this whole time?
Nouvelle affaire, mon chum, et voilà. Donc, man, hey, nous autres, on s'essaie là-dessus. Hey, check que c'est fucké gros. Ça, j'aime ça, ces affaires de culte comme ça, puis à enquêter là-dessus, man. En général, dans Sherlock Holmes, tout le temps la grande finale. Fait que d'après moi, ça, c'est notre dernière grosse affaire. Fait que, alright, man. Hey, nous autres, on s'essaie là-dessus, man. Prochain épisode, on va enquêter sur cette affaire-là d'un coup. Fait que, j'espère que vous avez apprécié. Nous autres, on se retrouve pour la suite. Restez à l'écoute, à la prochaine. Ciao!